What's up guys, Firearms here, and because I saw a couple other channels doing it, I thought I would post my favorite summertime carries, why I carry what I carry, when I carry it, and so on, right? And so first off, I just want to start by saying this honorable mention right here. This is a great firearm, the Walther PPS M2. This is my work carry. This is strictly for work because I carry it in this setup right here with a a Vetter pocket locker holster for my Walther PPS M2. I got the push tab right there, and I also have the curve for better latching. This thing is absolutely awesome, a great setup for work. Love this thing. This has just been my go-to. But yeah, that's mainly what I use it for, work carry. Now we're going to get into my other favorite carry options, right? And it's so weird. When you watch a lot of these videos, people say, oh, the single stacks, right? Like I just showed you a Walther PPS with this shield right here. Single stack, you don't have enough capacity. But yet they'll talk about their 5 or 6 shot revolver being plenty. So it gets really confusing to me because I don't look at a firearm and say, oh, it's not enough rounds or whatever. I just make sure I get the training in with that firearm, carry a backup mag, and do what I can do to avoid situations that could potentially turn dangerous, right? I avoid going to areas with a lot of people. It's just how I am. I'm a homebody. I like being with my family, my wife, and just staying home and doing me and just letting everyone else in the world do them, right? Anyways, so for pocket carry, this is going to be in no specific order, even though my favorite summertime carries are, I will let you know what they are. But pocket carry is going to my LCP and my LCP Max, right? My LCP is just the ultimate small pocket pistol, a heavy trigger, but a very good trigger. Like, it's still very easy to shoot, very low recoil, and even when you add that hoe grip, it really helps with the recoil. It makes it a little thicker, but also very ergonomic. I can shoot this firearm very well, and you can't hate on the LCP. It's the original, so I love that thing. Now, the Max, a lot of people have gone to, which obviously isn't the original, but how can you beat 10 rounds of 380? And I prefer to pocket carry in a Vetter pocket locker holster, but for these, I have been using the DeSantis Nemesis holster, and I just picked up my Vetter pocket locker for this, so I should be carrying with that. Absolutely perfect firearm if you want deep concealment, but still capacity, and still feel like you can defend yourself. And nowadays, there's some really good 380 rounds out there, allowing you to carry 380 and carry it confidently, right? Then my 642 airweight. I haven't shot that many rounds through this, just 2 boxes, but I've absolutely fallen in love with this thing. It is just a great overall firearm, very easy to shoot. The trigger, yes, is really heavy, but that's what you want on something you're going to pocket carry. But I've just found it very easy to throw it in my Vetter pocket locker, throw it in my gym shorts, and I'm good to go. And once again, you got the push tab, and you also have that little curve right there that'll latch. And obviously, you just heard the retention. It's a great pocket holster. That's just my go-to. But yeah, this thing's a great shooter, very light, very easy to carry, and once again, I don't feel outgunned. It is what it is. I sort of choose, like if I'm going to carry like an LCP with a 6+1 or a 7+1 setup, or this revolver which is 5 rounds, I tend to carry these, you're going to the mailbox. I'm just taking the kids on a walk around the block. I'm taking the kids to the playground. Low crime and low chances of something happening areas, right? That's when I generally stick to the lighter firearms, when it comes to round count and caliber. But outside of that, these are going to be my main firearms. This is just what I like. It just is what it is. People can say they aren't the newest. It's not the X Macro. It's not the Canik MC9, even though I love the MC9. It's working its way into this rotation. But I love these firearms, and I think that plays a huge role in what you carry. Like, yes, you can sell me and put as much marketing dollars behind a product as you want, but unless I truly am in love with that firearm, I'm not going to go out and really train and put the time into it and take pride in that firearm. That's why I make these videos about online people showing their firearms off. I love looking at people's firearms. I like seeing what they do to them, shooting them, all that. I don't hate on it, but people do hate on it. And that's the thing. When you are confident with your firearm and the one that you like, I mean, there's nothing better than that. You're going to carry it, you're going to train with it, and you're going to get good with it if you ever needed it, obviously, God forbid. But the newest to my everyday carry rotation, so far I only have 100 rounds and 15 rounds of Civil Liberty Defense. This is a 40 Smith & Wesson shield, and this is the Mag Guts. So this is actually a 7+1 setup. So 8 rounds of 40 in that small flush shield setup. Obviously, you're not going to get a pinky on it, but it is what it is. It's still very ergonomic. I actually ordered some handle grips for this, and I'm also going to do a couple more things to this, but this thing shoots like a dream. Once again, Civil Liberty Defense rounds, I think they're 60 grain. They ran flawlessly out of here. Like I said, I only ran 15 because that's all I had, so that's like 2 mags. That's the 8 round. with the mag guts and the 7-round, but absolutely love this thing. This has entered my carry rotation. Love the sights. I just love the feel of the shields. Even though the hinge trigger isn't the best, when you shoot enough of them, you get good with them. And once again, I love this thing, so I'm going to take pride in getting better and better and better with it, and making sure I shoot this when I'm at the range, because I love this thing. And that's going to be the biggest thing with any of it, right? You can literally only have this LCP, right? Just this. That's your only firearm. But if you really train and put in time with it and stuff like that, you can get confident and don't feel like, oh, just because it's 380, I'm outgunned, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Just, it's all about the time, the training, and also preparation. Have that backup mag. Practice reloads. Do what you got to do. Even though most backup mags are going to be for malfunctions and stuff like that, you just never know. Now, my Hellcat setups. This is my favorite summertime carry. It's just small. You can put the flush 11-round mag in. It's just a very small, light firearm. I love the trigger on the Hellcats. And this thing just eats everything. It just runs. And I recently added the Ruger Ready Dot. Actually, a really nice red dot. Doesn't have to be zeroed in. It's not the most accurate thing in the world, but accurate enough to hit shots where you need to, especially in close range. Handle Edge Series grips, just a good grip on it, even in hot weather. And I don't mind my pinky hanging off, so the flush mag is just fine. But also, you know, later at night, throw that 15-round mag in, you're good to go, which I'll show you right here. This is my at night, going out. I'm going to be out past dark, which normally I'm not. I'm a father of 3 kids. So I try not to be out past dark. I try to be home at a reasonable hour, and I really don't like to do much other than shoot and spend time with my family. That's literally my life, and obviously work. But this is the setup I wanted. I didn't want a red dot on my nighttime setup. This is, you know, sun goes down, we're taking a walk, or the sun goes down, my parents are in town, we go on a walk, or sun goes down, you know, we go out to eat. You know, whatever the case may be, this is a very light setup, 15+1 and 9mm. TLR 7 sub. This is a great light. This one's designed specifically for the Hellcat, so it doesn't have that rattle that the first, you know, generation had or whatever, but absolutely powerful light. Literally small setup, very shootable setup. I love my Hellcats, so that's exactly why I got this Hellcat. Literally just swap out, you know, throughout the day. I got multiple safes, and yeah, absolutely love the Hellcat. Love that setup. Shield Plus, I think everyone needs a Shield Plus in their arsenal, right? This is one of the greatest firearms for everyday carry. You don't need anything special. Literally, the Shield Plus comes great right out of the box. Obviously, throw some night sights on it. The trigger's unbelievable. The texturing is just perfect. I wish this came on every firearm. See, that's why you'll see a lot of mine, I put grip tape somewhere. This, I don't, because it just feels good in the hand. The finish is awesome. Perfect for summertime wear. Perfect for summertime moisture. You're not going to have any issues. That's the thing with my Ruger LCP and my LCP Max. I try and keep them as lubricated as possible because I do see a lot of videos with rust in them, and that just is what it is, but I try to do my best to take care of it, but it sort of comes with the Rugers. It is what it is. Rugers and SIGs. Well, anyways, Shield Plus, just a very versatile firearm. Haven't been carrying this as much lately, but now that it's summer again, I will be carrying it. Now, these could be considered controversial for summer, right? Even though they're not that big, and a lot of people still carry their Glock 19s, they carry, you know, carry their compacts and so on. This is the M&P 40C. This shoots 40, and just with regular rounds, you know, ball ammo, it shoots and handles that recoil amazingly, right? Just a heavy slide, very ergonomic firearm, good, you know, grip on it and so on. Handles that recoil real well. Then you throw rounds in there, once again, Civil Liberty Defense, 60 grain rounds. The recoil is like shooting 9mm, and they're amazing self-defense rounds. The technology that's there for 9mm is also there for 40. Absolutely love this thing. 10-round setup, 10+1, and it's so short, just like the Glock 26, and you can throw that flush round, or that flush 10-round mag in there, and it's going to be a very short setup. So this is the hard part for me to conceal, right, is going to be the grip. It's not the width. So I can have a wide firearm, but a short grip, because the way my body is, it sticks it out, you know, even with multiple holsters or wedges or whatever the case may be. So this is perfect for me. I can conceal this in a white t-shirt and some gym shorts. And also I can carry it with those light rounds in the mag and feel perfectly capable of getting into whatever I got to defend myself, you know, whatever situation I got to defend myself in. Last but not least, I haven't been carrying my Glock 26 as much as I should. I'm just being honest. I love this firearm. This is my favorite firearm to carry. But when it's lighter out, I tend to go with other options. But my main carry when I carry the Glock, or my main setup when I carry the Glock 26, I throw a flush 10-round mag in there. Civil Liberty Defense rounds. You can easily conceal this all summer long. Very awesome setup. Obviously reliable. Absolutely love my Glock 26s. I don't care what people say. Ergonomically, they're perfect for me. They fit my hand well. the simplicity, the magazine compatibility, I mean the versatility, just literally everything about this firearm is what someone would want in a concealed carry firearm. This is the go-to. If someone asks me what first concealed carry firearm I should get, or first firearm in general, I say the Glock 26. This can sit by your bedside with a 17, 19, 33 round mag in it, and it can also have a flush 10 round mag, be pocket carried or just deep concealed in appendix, and you're not going to be printing at all. So I always say the Glock 26 is a great starter firearm, and you can get really good with the Glock 26. The shootability is on point. Absolutely love this firearm. And then also, these are some of the holsters. They're Blacksmith Blacksmith Tactical beltless IWB holsters. Some have the claws, some don't. This one right here is the wedge. It's for my Shield Plus and my Shield 40. The wedge basically just pushes up against your body to make it really concealable. This is for my Smith & Wesson M&P 40C. Once again, it has that claw and the Ulti clip. I use this in gym shorts. I kid you not. I've been carrying this all week in gym shorts. Not a single issue. Love this setup. And then, for example, my Hellcat, same thing. Very light, small setup right here. Beltless IWB, total package. So that's how I carry. Shout out to Honest Outlaw for making his video. Just thought I'd give you guys my opinion, my firearms that I like, and so on. Anyways, thanks for watching.